If it's selling out your kind, you up. LDBC, this is your boy Coach Shelton Harrison. You're live on the Coach Shelton Harrison Boxing and MMA Show live. Let me tell you do something right now, okay? Alright, so listen. Keith Thurman got on here and he said that he is the best welterweight and everybody need to come see him. Really? So everybody need to come see you. Are you serious? Well, if everybody need to come see you, then fight him. Namely, Errol Spence Jr. Call him out. Call him out by name. Say, look, Errol Spence need to come see me. Because Errol Spence damn sure been calling you out. Oh, he been calling you out. And he been telling you what he think about you. Oh, yeah. Errol Spence been talking a lot of junk. He been talking a lot of PG-13 channel. He been talking a lot of junk. Errol Spence letting it be known he wants you in the ring. Errol Spence letting it be known that he gonna whoop your PG-13 channel. But he said it. Errol Spence said he gonna whoop your ass. Oh, dang it slipped out. Dear God, I'm a bad person. But that's what he said. Okay? So if you say everybody gotta come see you, then tell Errol Spence he need to come see you. Say it. Just say, Errol Spence, you need to come see me. Like, I wonder why, man. I wonder why this guy ain't doing that. Why? Errol Spence already said he the best. So why Keith Thurman ain't saying this dude need to come? I'm like, come on, man. Just say it. I think Errol Spence, now resume-wise, Keith Thurman on paper is a better fighter. But in the ring-wise, I think Errol Spence is the better fighter. I think Errol Spence has a better jab. I think he definitely throws combination punches better than Keith Thurman. Okay? I think Keith Thurman has faster hand speed. But I think Errol Spence Jr. has better footwork. Okay? That's my opinion. That's what I believe. And the one thing, though, I think that Keith Thurman has that Errol Spence don't, Keith Thurman can move his head. Errol Spence doesn't do as good a job as I think he should do of moving his head. Okay? I don't think he moves his head enough. Keith Thurman will move his head. He'll get out of there. He'll backstep. He'll do a lot of different things. Errol Spence won't move his head, but he does everything else so good that it actually negates what he does bad. And his style is almost like he'll throw punches, and throwing punches is also acting like his defense. So he really never needed to move his head that often anyway, you know. And that's because he's throwing so many darn punches. Errol Spence good, man. Errol Spence is good. Errol Spence know how to block punches. He know how to roll a lot of punches. He knows how to, step back out of range. And, he's just a good overall. He's brutal. Errol Spence is brutal, man. When Errol Spence is hitting you, it's like, man, you're getting hit by bricks, man. I'm like, no joke. You're getting hit by bricks. And I think Keith Thurman will feel those body shots because that's what Errol Spence going to pinpoint. He's going to go for the body, and he's going to do whatever he can to get the knockout by body. That's what he's going to do. Because I don't think he's knocking Keith Thurman out to the head. I don't think that'll happen. But I think he'll get Keith Thurman with enough body shots to make Keith Thurman just stop and not want to go no more. That's my thinking. That's what I'm thinking about this whole fight. But, there's too many guys in boxing running their mouth. You got Daniel Jacobs. You got Billy Ho Saunders. Now you got Keith Thurman back to running his mouth again. And you know what? I try to ride with Keith Thurman, but I can't co-sign this, man. I can't co-sign him not really and truly addressing Errol Spence like you're supposed to. See, everybody always wonder, man, why Hagler, Hearns, Leonard, these guys, and Mike Tyson and Lennox Lewis, these guys were household names. People knew who they were. Even your casual fans, even as kids when we were outside playing, we knew who Lennox Lewis was. Like, we knew who it was. We knew exactly who that was. We knew who Mike Tyson was. And I wasn't even into boxing when I was a kid. No idea, but we knew who these people were. See, these people, they put themselves in position. They sold themselves. They talked themselves up. At press conferences and weigh-ins, they wasn't no friends. They wasn't saying, well, it's going to be a good fight. No, man. They were saying, look, I'm going to get over there and I'm going to whoop his ass. I'm going to get in there and I'm going to beat the living piss out of him. That's what they were saying. These guys, nah. They ain't doing that because they don't know how to sell no fights. These guys don't have no heart to. Everybody want to be respectful. No, man. That's the hurt game. And the person you sitting that's looking over from you, they trying to, ruin your livelihood. I ain't finna be friendly with them. Y'all, are you crazy? I ain't shaking their hands. I ain't doing none of that. You ain't, nah. You trying to kill me. And I ain't shaking the hand of somebody who trying to kill me. It's a dangerous sport. People die. People, that's just the way that is. That's just the way that is. So in retrospect, with all that being said, okay, I just don't think, okay, I don't know. I don't think Keith Thurman is the best welterweight, in my opinion. And I think he need to address Errol Spence Jr. He need to go on ahead and get this on out the way. Tell Errol Spence, look, Errol, I'll murk you, Errol. You know what I'll do, Errol? I'll come over here, man, and I'll spit fire on you. But you know what? Here go the same thing. In a negotiating room, you got Al Heyman trying to talk to Keith Thurman. Hey, Keith, got somebody for you, man. Oh, okay. Well, sure, I'll just shoot. Hey, man, how about this guy right here? You know, this guy, he's with Top Rank, but I think we can make a deal. You know, his name Tim Desert Storm Bradley. What do you think about that? Well, Al, you know how things work in the boxing world, man. Well, I'm just gonna tell you, Errol Spence, outmurked that boy. Wait, Keith. I'm not talking about Errol Spence. Tim Desert Storm Bradley. What do you think about the fight? Well, I just want to thank my trainer, Dan Birmingham. You know, I just want to thank Bob Arum. Bob Arum is a scumbag. You know, Al. I don't know if I'll be doing a fight with Top Rank because I won't get any money for it. One time we'll get no time. Okay, fine. Okay. What about this guy right here? Hey, listen, let's do a rematch with Showtime Sean Porter. Well, the thing with Showtime Sean Porter is, Showtime Sean Porter needs to go back and earn the stripes. You know, he stepped in there with one time and, you know, he lost a hard-fought battle, but, you know, I completely dominated Showtime Sean Porter. I mean, I made this boy look average. You know, I told that boy, I said, one time, ain't scared of you, no time. And that's just how it is. Dang. Okay, Keith. What about this guy right here? What about Errol Spence Jr.? Well, Errol Spence Jr., I'll tell you my thoughts on Errol Spence. Errol Spence needs to thank me every day because his name is, his name's connected to my name. I mean, hey. And, yeah. And you just tell Errol Spence I'll murk that boy. Okay, listen, man. Okay, at least, how do you feel, Keith? I mean, come on, because you seem like you don't want to fight these guys. How do you feel? Great, baby. I feel great, baby. The hell is wrong with you? And that's probably what's going on in the negotiating room. I'm telling y'all. That's what's going on in the negotiating room, straight up. Keith don't want that work, man. I'm starting to see it. Maybe I'll be wrong. If Keith Thurman go out and start saying, listen, man, Errol Spence, you got nothing on me. Now, Keith Thurman do that, man, and really get into Errol Spence. Okay, you know what? Okay, yeah. I just want to see Keith Thurman address this dude. Because Errol Spence is pretty much saying what he want to say, and Keith Thurman not really addressing. Look, man, Hagler, Hearns, Leonard, they ain't let nobody talk about them. They addressed it. But anyway, man, I don't know. You guys tell me what you think, man. I think Errol Spence could beat Keith Thurman. Some of y'all probably think different. Just tell me, who do you think wins? Why? And tell me, why do you think Keith Thurman has not addressed this dude? And Errol Spence been talking major. I'm talking about a lot of junk. Why y'all think Thurman ain't really addressed this dude and told this dude about himself? I'm talking about recently. I'm not talking about in the past. I'm not talking about 2 months ago, 3 months ago, 5 months ago. I'm talking about today. Why has Keith Thurman not been willing to address Errol Spence running his mouth? This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. What do you do is waiting on? I'm done. Subscribe.